Hey guys, Joe at Dual Design here, and today we're going to talk about one of our latest products, which is the brushless pump adapter set for the Mark IV Supra sending units. With the influx of the brushless pumps hitting the market in 2023, we thought that it was important to develop this piece in order to facilitate your guys' needs without buying an entire new sending unit. These units are not cheap. We specifically made them for the PHR kit, but they will adapt to any bar plate style design, okay, that's been produced in the last 30 years for these cars as well as many other cars. So these are not just for Mark IV Supras, although we technically designed them on a Mark IV Supra. You could adapt this to any plate bar design sending unit that you want out there. So keep that in mind for your friends that are looking to upgrade their fuel systems. You know, it's been a big topic of debate for 2023 amongst tuners, shops all alike, and enthusiasts. We get that, yeah, you can definitely get the job done with brush style pumps, but they are definitely not reliable or as reliable as brushless. And your dynamic control over the entire setup is also subject to questioning. Tuners that spend a lot of time on the dyno will notice, irregardless of where you're trying to induce a second pump, you're at the mercy of the minimum duty cycle of that pump, and even on a solid state relay on a brush pump, you're usually no less than 40% duty cycle, which it will still hit with a bit of a punch, causing a skew in the VE table, which is already artificial, but it's not a true representation of what the volumetric efficiency of the engine is at that given load and speed. So brushless kind of sorts this issue out for us, as well as doing it at a more efficient level. So, you know, the type of amps you're going to be pulling on a brushless system is far less than what you'll see on a brush pump. What does that equate for you guys in the field? Temperature, fuel temperature rising faster, especially for track cars, endurance cars. This is a problem because the pressure will start to fall off. Yes, we do have systems in place and parameters and logic in the ECU to deal with these when they do arise. However, if it's something that we can mitigate at the beginning of it and keep the fuel cooler by oscillating the pump when we need to and not all the time just because we have to, then this will definitely help us in the long run and probably the longevity of the fuel system in general. So twin pump setup for Fuel-Lab brushless or their single twin design, and like I said, the EL5M setup from Injector Dynamics and a few other variants out there. So yeah, easy install. 2 bolts in the back, done. Install them just like any other pump. Okay. To get more data, you can source Fuel-Lab, you can source Injector Dynamics, or Tony down there at T1 will gladly help you guys and get you up to speed on this. There's plenty of videos out there discussing this topic at this point, but I do see this becoming a staple of the industry at this point in time. So yeah, if you need something to get you by for now, as far as setting your pump up, call us. We will orchestrate something with you as far as what will you need for your setup, what are your targets. There are some misleading documentation and people don't quite understand how the brushless pump numbers work as far as liter per hour over voltage or amperage. So, and it can be a little bit confusing depending on who explains it to you. So feel free to call, email, ask any questions you may need about this product. Or any products that are in conjunction with this product, and we will do our best to get you the information you need to make the selection that you should for your vehicle. Okay, so a lot of people have in their mind that brushless pumps are big power only. That's not true. I mean, these will handle all the way from low all the way to 2,000 horsepower on ethanol. And drivability is always a big thing for me. In my cars that I calibrate, even in the race cars, I try to do my best to make them as drivable as possible when applicable. So I think these will be, the way to go. So yeah, anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to call. We'll gladly go over anything with you. Thanks, guys. See ya.